Hi guys, welcome back to another fragrance video on this channel and thanks so much for tuning in again. Now in today's video I want to talk about the latest release by the house of Dior in their Privé line, which is called TOBACOLOR. So it's their higher priced designer type fragrance lineup and they've released this fragrance in 2021. It's a tobacco fragrance and I want to talk to you about this fragrance and tell you everything you need to know about this. Now first of all, the fragrance notes listed are tobacco, peach, plum, honey and smoky notes, which doesn't really tell you too much about this fragrance. And in my opinion, this is a fragrance that is very much comparable to the likes of Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille, which was a tobacco fragrance with vanilla in it. And this one really comes close, or at least goes in a similar direction like Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford. So it's a tobacco fragrance with some kind of sweet note. I wouldn't say that it's peach or plum or honey in there. Let's just say it's some sweet note. For example, I don't really get honey, but I get some kind of caramelly, vanilla, tonka beanish like sweetness underneath. And it's tobacco with this sweetness and a little bit of smokiness, way less smokiness than you might imagine by looking from the mock-up of the bottle, which they put everywhere and there is smoke around it. And I would say that it's really just a sweet tobacco mix. That reminded me therefore very much of Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille, which is a classic tobacco men's fragrance, I would say. And it's been around for quite some time, has been copied one or a few times already. And it's really disappointing to see Dior release something like this, because I would have expected them to make something really nice. So the perfumer behind this fragrance is François Demachy, who has been putting out a lot of seriously good fragrances, so my expectations were quite high and I'm really kind of disappointed that this fragrance is as it is. So let me note one thing: the projection and longevity is really quite okay. It's not a 10 out of 10, but I would say a 7 to 8 out of 10, so it's already pretty good. And I mean, you have to take into account that this is a sweet fragrance, so it's really not that hard to make it long lasting. But let's just say it's okay. But I wouldn't say that it's worth the high price tag of around 220 bucks, I believe, for 100 milliliters, because this is really not something new, which would have been nice because Dior doesn't really have any tobacco fragrances, I believe. So it would have been nice to see something new here and to maybe get a really very, very smoky and dark tobacco fragrance. This would have been something that I would have enjoyed really very much. And let's just say I would go with the original Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille, or at least the clone of Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille by the house of Al Haramain, which in my opinion was a lot better even, and which is only around 60 bucks for 75 or 100 mils. So that's like a very good alternative, and I would not buy this Dior fragrance if you ask me. But anyways guys, have you tried TOBACOLOR by Dior? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm super excited to read your opinion of this fragrance. What do you think of it? Would you buy it? And do you like it or don't you like it? If you like this video, however, leave me a thumbs up. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching and bye bye.